Sziasztok! Hi everyone, I'm Sándor. Welcome to another Hungarian lesson. It's been a while since we've talked about adjectives on this channel, so I thought I'd teach you some useful ones. Useful ones? Useful ones. But also I thought, let's do antonyms. In other words, adjectives with opposite meanings. Like good, bad. Actually, let's start with those ones. Jó. Good. Rossz. Bad. In everyday speech, jó is used a lot, but many times it just means okay. Like, kiviszem a szemetet. Kiviszem a szemetet. I'll take out the trash. Jó. Okay. Találkozzunk holnap 6-kor. Találkozzunk holnap 6-kor. Let's meet tomorrow at 6. Jó. Okay. So pay attention when you're trying to improve your comprehension skills, because jó is not just good. I mean, technically it is, but depending on the context, it can mean okay or right in English too. Boldog. Happy. Szomorú. Sad. Now, we also have the word boldogtalan, which can be the antonym of boldog, but it means unhappy. Also, we have the word vidám, which basically means cheerful, but in many cases, it's also translated as happy. The difference is that if you're vidám, it describes your current state usually, while boldog is about one being happy in general. It's not as black as white as this, but in general, that's how it is. And while we're still talking about being happy and sad, jókedvű. Cheerful or joyful. Rosszkedvű. Moody or grumpy. Jókedvű literally means good-mooded, while rosszkedvű is bad-mooded. Yes, I'm aware that these expressions don't exist in English, don't bite my head off. But these words describe the mood of someone. And actually, in a broader sense, they can be translated as happy and sad too. Olcsó. Cheap. Drága. Expensive. Drága can also mean precious or dear. For example, if you say drágám, you're literally saying my dear. Some people still say it, especially older people, to younger people, at least where I live. I wouldn't say this to my partner, it sounds so cheesy. But feel free, it's up to you. Könnyű. Easy or light. Nehéz. Difficult or heavy. You can also translate it as hard when you mean difficult. So this is interesting because we use the same adjectives when we're talking about weight or difficulty. So a Hungarian might say, life is heavy, instead of life is hard or difficult, because we have the same word for both. Lassú. Slow. Gyors. Fast or quick. Nothing to add here. Rövid. Short. Hosszú. Long. Now, if you want to describe someone as short, then you cannot use rövid. It's only about length. Alacsony. Short or low. Magas. Tall or high. These are the adjectives for height. Alacsony is also used to mean low, like when the water level is low or if someone has a low pulse, things like that. Kicsi. Small. Nagy. Big. Gyenge. Weak. Erős. Strong. Erős can also be used for spicy food. If it just has a tingle, then forget it, but if it's actually spicy, you can call it erős. Buta. Many people think it means stupid, and they're not exactly wrong, but I translate it as dumb. Okos. Smart or clever. So, buta is used to describe someone whose mental capabilities are limited. And I don't mean that they're mentally disabled, I'm just talking about their intelligence. And yes, if someone is really dumb, that person is hülye. Stupid. But hülye has a much wider usage because even smart people do stupid things all the time. Buta is mostly about your intelligence. You know, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Hideg. Cold. Meleg. Warm or hot when we're talking about the weather. In any other case, if you want to say hot, then use forró. Forró. Except for spicy food. It's strictly about temperature. Szegény. poor, gazdag, rich. If you want to say things like poor Tom, then it's szegény Tom, szegény Tom. But of course, it's also about financial situation. Szép, beautiful, csúnya, ronda, ugly. They're interchangeable. Fiatal, young, idős, öreg, old. Idős is a more polite way to describe an old person. Puha, soft, kemény, hard. Now we're talking about consistency. But just like in English, you can use kemény, meaning hard, to describe something that is difficult. Gyáva, coward or cowardly. Bátor, brave. Száraz, dry. Nedves, wet. Egyszerű, simple or easy. Sometimes it can be used as a synonym for könnyű, meaning easy. Bonyolult, complicated. Egészséges. It's written as egészséges, but you pronounce it with a double S. Egészséges. Healthy. Beteg. Sick or ill. Tiszta. Clean. Koszos, piszkos. Dirty. Again, they're interchangeable. Okay, these are 20 antonyms plus some extra for you. Now go and study like crazy. Thank you all for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok, a viszontlátásra!